Welcome. In this tutorial, we'll set up for our first mixed reality app using Unreal Engine and Hololens. We will set up the project, configure mixed reality plugins, create a scene, and connect your app to the device. For this tool, supported Unreal Engine versions are 4.25 to 4.27 and 5.0. We will install Unreal 5.0 now. Click Add and click Install, then choose Install Location for your version of Unreal. This will take time. Meanwhile, you can go through the documentation. Link attached in the description. You can develop your project for augmented reality, virtual reality, or mixed reality based on your use case. For developing virtual reality, I have attached link in the description. As XR technologies evolve, you need tools that evolve with them. Unreal Engine is built for this. From AAA games to cutting-edge training, medical simulation, and virtual design, Unreal Engine empowers creators with the performance, flexibility, and visual quality XR demands. Now our version of Unreal is installed and ready to launch. Inside Library tab, search for Mixed Reality UX tool that you have added from Fab Marketplace and click on Add to Engine. XR must run at high frame rates with visual realism that convinces the human mind. Unreal Engine's optimized rendering pipeline ensures stunning fidelity at the performance level XR devices require. Our plugin is added. Launch Unreal Engine and create a new project. Set the project type to C++. C++ project is required for enabling OpenXR support. We got an error regarding .NET framework. If you are not having required framework, you can download this directly from given link here or from Visual Studio. Once installed, you will be able to create project. Now, as your project is created, you will be able to navigate in this default level with your mouse and keyboard. You can go through Content Browser, Outliner, Detail Panel, World Settings, etc. Go to Edit, Plugins. Search for Mixed Reality and enable Mixed Reality UX Tool plugin. Then search and enable OpenXR and OpenXR MSFT hand interaction. Restart the editor when prompted. Create a new empty level. Click on File and select New Level, then choose Empty Level and then click on Create. Add a player start actor. Go to Get Content and under Basic Actions select Player Start or drag into Viewport. Inside Details panel, set position X equals 0, Y equals 0, Z equals 0. You can go to any selected actor by pressing F. Add a cube into Viewport from the shapes. Set X equals 50, Y equals 0, Z equals 0. Now you may find the size of cube is larger than we need for our application. You can scale it down to 0.2, which means 20 centimeters in length. Add a directional light above the player start so you can see the cube. Now save this level. Give the name as you like. I am saving as Hololens level. If you hit play, you will be able to see the cube. AR sessions in Unreal don't happen by themselves. To use a session, you need an AR session config data asset to work with. Go to Content Browser. Click on Add button. Under Miscellaneous section, select Data Asset, and make sure you're at the root content folder level. Select AR Session Config, click Select, and name the asset AR Session Config. Double-click AR Session Config to open it, save with all default settings, and return to the main window. With that done, your next step is to make sure the AR session starts and stops when the level loads and ends. Luckily, Unreal has a special blueprint called a level blueprint that acts as a level-wide global event graph. Connecting the AR session config asset in the level blueprint guarantees the AR session will fire right when the game starts playing. From the editor toolbar, select Blueprints, open Level Blueprint. Drag the execution node, left-facing arrow icon, off event begin play and release. Search for the Start AR Session node and hit Enter. Click the Select Asset drop-down under Session Config and choose the AR Session Config asset. Then click Compile and Save. If you are new to Unreal Level Blueprint, to add a node in a level blueprint in Unreal Engine, you can right-click within the graph editor to open the context menu. Then, search for the desired node by name or browse through the available categories and select the node you want to add. Alternatively, you can drag and drop an actor from the world outliner into the level blueprint to create a reference node, or drag a connection from an existing node and release it in an empty space to bring up a list of compatible nodes. Whenever you make any changes here, make sure to compile and save. Now right-click anywhere in the event graph and create a new event end play node. Drag the execution pin and release, then search for a Stop AR Session node and hit Enter. Hit Compile, then save and return to the main window. Select Edit, Project Settings, and go to the Engine Input. Select the plus icon next to Action Mappings and create right pinch and left pinch actions. Map the right pinch and left pinch actions to the respective OpenXR MSFT hand interaction actions. Now that we have set up the inputs, we can get to the exciting part, adding gestures. Let's rotate the cube on the right pinch and quit the application on left pinch. Open the level blueprint. You can arrange your nodes here by grouping them. Select your nodes and hit C. Then add comments to it. Right-click and search for right pinch for adding input action. Similarly, right-click and search for left pinch for adding input action. Connect the right pinch event to an Add Actor local rotation. Drag target and set cube as the target. With your cube as the target and delta rotation set to x equals 0, y equals 0, and z equals 10. The cube will now rotate by 10 degrees every time you pinch. Connect the left pinch event to quit game. If you want, you can group this inputs as well. Once done, click Compile and Save. In the cube's transform settings inside Details panel, set mobility to movable so it can move dynamically, and save everything. At this point, you're ready to deploy and test the application. Our Hololens is now connected to Unreal Engine via remoting. You can test your scene live in MR without packaging. From here, extend your app with gesture input, spatial anchors, and more. That's it for this quick start. Thanks for watching.